Hey y'all, Shelby here. This is a 20-minute restorative yoga practice where we'll be focusing on your upper body. So get into something really cozy and comfy, and we'll be stretching, relaxing, and releasing tension from your upper body. So grab a pillow, use it to start out with. And we're gonna lie down on it. It's gonna be along our spine. So I want you to lie down on this pillow, and I want to make sure that your head is resting on the pillow. So I don't want it to be off the end. And then your arms are out to the sides. So I hope your pillow is a little bit firmer than mine. Mine's like kind of sinking down to the ground. But you want it to be firm so that you really open up through your chest. And then your legs can be out long. They can be bent, feet to the ground. You can have your knees to touch, your feet out wide. Or your butterfly, the bottoms of your feet together and your knees out wide to open up through your hips a little bit more. And let's tap into your breath. Start to take some really big inhales into your chest, into your belly. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, find expansion. Exhale, let it go. Do 3 more of those on your own. I could just stay in this pose forever. And you have the option, don't forget that you can pause at any time if you'd like and stay in the position a little bit longer or a lot longer, whatever feels good. Since we're only doing 20 minutes here, let's go ahead and roll off to one side. Release your pillow and come down onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from left to right along your low back. And then allow your knees to fall over to the left. Turn to your left. Straighten your left arm out to the side. Right arm is on top. Your head is resting down. Big inhale. Exhale, open your right arm out to the side. So what this twist does, it gets into your upper back. So my knees are kind of staggered now. They're not on top of each other. Trying to really reach that right arm over. Inhale and exhale. Let everything be really, really soft. So in restorative yoga, we hold poses for longer than we normally would in a flow. And our minds can start to wander. That's okay, we're human. It's how our brains work. But if you can, gently bring your mind back to present, focusing on your body, on your breath, on the sensations happening. Really allowing your mind to find this rest state, this meditative state. It takes practice to get there. Gently bring your right arm back over to meet your left. And then roll onto your back. Knees come through heart center and over to the other side. So we're on your right side now. Right arm is out. Left hand is on top of right. Inhale. Exhale, open up to the left. Inhale, reach both arms. Exhale, let it go, sink down. And I sometimes like to visualize my thoughts. So I think about these thoughts as clouds moving through the sky. So I see it, I acknowledge it, and then let it keep moving on. Or maybe they're leaves in a river floating by. Giving yourself this gift of 20 minutes, some R&R. You deserve it. Inhale. And exhale, bring your left hand back over. And then we'll roll onto your back. And however you'd like to get there, moving really, really slowly, we'll meet in a tabletop position. So we're in this tabletop, hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. And let's bring your hands, let's flip your hands over so that your fingers are facing your knees and we're on the backs of your hands now. Ooh, that's a lot of pressure on your wrist. So maybe you lean back, maybe you lean forward. We're just stretching out through your wrist here. And even though we're finding stillness, I want you to still take some big deep breaths. So we're still moving energy, moving chi, prana through your body. Let's face your fingers in now. So your wrists are still having this really deep stretch. And maybe you circle here. That feels good. And circle the other way. Let's flip your hands over so your palms are down now. Fingertips are facing each other and circle. Ooh, stretching the other side of your wrist. Circle the other way. Okay, let's bring your hands really far forward for our puppy pose. So we have this really long stance here. Inhale, exhale, melt your chest, head down. You can bring your forehead down to the mat. You can bring your chin down to the mat. Wherever you are at, let's take some really big inhales and exhales. Tuck your belly in, core is engaged. We'll gently rise up. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders for your tabletop. And let your head hang heavy, relaxing through the back of your neck. Your belly is in just to protect your low back. And let's just wag your head from left to right. Again, stretching through your neck. Taking any other neck stretches or movements that feel good here. Maybe you start to wag your tail too, getting a C curve of the spine. Side to side. Come back to neutral spine. Drop your belly and gaze out and up. Inhale. Exhale, round out belly in. Gaze towards your belly button. Inhale, arch, open it up. Exhale, round it out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's go ahead and sit back on your heels. And we're moving into an upper back stretch next. It's not the most restorative and relaxing, but it feels really good on your back muscles. So let's reach out to the side. Let's actually open up. So reach back, open up through your chest. And then we're wrapping around. You can give yourself a big hug here, or bring your left arm underneath your right and wrap it around your eagle arms. Lift your elbows a little bit higher. Close your eyes if that feels okay. And take 3 big breaths into your upper back. Gently release, reach back, open up, look up. And other side. So right arm underneath this time. Give yourself a hug or wrap it around. Elbows lift. Embrace that big stretch in the back, in your upper back. 3 big breaths here. Gently release, reach back, open up. And exhale, we'll come forward, plant your hands, plant your forearms, and step back into your Sphinx pose. So our shoulders are rolled down and back, pressing into both forearms, pressing into both hands. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. And then I want you you can either stay here in this Sphinx pose, or maybe look to the right, getting another stretch into your neck. And maybe look to the left. Come back to center, look up. Look down. Okay, let's come all the way down onto your chest. Bring your left arm out to the side in a T position. So if you look over, your shoulder is in line with your wrist. Left cheek comes down to the ground. Right hand presses into the ground, and we open up for this chest stretch. We can just have your right foot hang out back here. You can plant it down to the ground. You can plant both feet down to the ground for even more of a twist and stretch. It's so important to open up and stretch through our chest muscles. We tend to round out through the day, looking at our phones, the computer, our work. Breathe here. Gently come back to center. Other side, right arm out to a T. Right cheek down to the ground. Left hand plants. Open up on the right side. Big breaths here. On your exhale, see if you can melt down a little bit more. Gently bring everything back to center. Back to the left side, but this time we're bringing it to a goal pose, a cactus position. So it looks like this. Your shoulder is in line with your elbow. Coming down, Shoulders in line with your elbow. Hey, Max. Left cheek down to the ground. Right hand plants. Open up. Woo, so this one's a little bit tighter for me. It's just getting into a different part of your chest. Other side, let's switch. Right arm out to a cactus. Right elbow in line with your shoulder. Right cheek comes down to the ground. Press into your left hand. Open up. You can always do this one too, standing like in a doorway. I do this throughout the day and it feels so good. Gentle inhales and exhales. Let's gently come back to center. Let's just flip onto your back for our Shavasana, our final resting pose. Get into your comfiest pose. And allow yourself to just be here right now, relaxing. Just allowing yourself to be, not trying to figure anything out, not trying to do anything. Just be. We'll call you out whenever we're ready. Gently start to reawaken the body. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Maybe take a full body stretch. Reach up and back, point your toes. And we'll bend your knees and move to one side of your body. Pausing there for a moment. And keeping your eyes closed or soft, we'll press up to a seated position. Let's bring your hands to heart center. Sitting up really tall. Maybe lift your chest up a little bit more. Chin up a little bit more. Beautiful. Let's do one more inhale. And exhale through your mouth. And thank you so much for being here with me and allowing me to guide you. I'll see you next time.